Oh, this guy right here?
We'll go right in this area.
Which you definitely can, because he's got pretty much 10 inches.
Can I borrow the tape?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, can you pass me that yellow tape? No, the yellow one. I'll use it for this game. I know Dave's bringing the other one.
What all the Americans have there?
If you don't use a little behind them, you can just put them.
Sure, just put him right behind him.
No brown moving.
So watch. This is 8 inches. So you can actually put him in front. So here's your 8 inches. And then the extra 2 possible. So that would be basically him flying ahead. So now you go to your shooting phase. And now you deploy within your 8 inch to 8 inch. You should pretty much be all within your range.
Yeah,
Alright, there you go.
Is this going to be concentrating fire on one, or you want it to split?
I would suggest concentrate fire on that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so then they're all within that primary range.
So let's look at you. That's on a 10, so let's ignore that. Now you're within 20, so let's look at your 4. They have 5 dice each. So, if you combine all of them, you will get 5, which is the original loot. And then you add these 2 up and divide it by 2. So it'd be 5, but it'd be 4, because he's now 1, 9, half now is 4. If you round it. So essentially, you get 5
Like 11
plus
inches,
4,
huh?
9 shots. Alright.
11 inches it is.
So, are you guys ready? Roll for initiative.
We just did it.
Oh,
Does remember when we rolled before?
no, that was for deployment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's the scary part. So you need 4s or better.
So
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
+1, right?
What?
Let's look at your
You get a
damage rating.
+1 on here,
Do I?
6.
think so.
He's just,
I don't see anything on here that tells me I get a +1 for,
no, you're basically your fleet bonus is 3, his fleet bonus is 2. So you add +3 to your roll, and he adds +2 to his roll.
Oh, so yeah.
Or you get +1.
+1, right. Alright, so,
The easiest way is to say +1.
yep. Alright, so I get 11 inches.
Now with your weapons, you have to be careful. Because his weapons are starboard port, and his torpedoes are 360.
And mine are all 4.
4 fixed, actually. So what you have to do is you have to look at your base, and you actually have to laser beam the width of your base towards the ship. Dendrenzi, which are the orange ships you see there, are very much like that. They're very forward heavy. I mean, they throw out a lot of dice, but
Yeah.
you have to fix towards the enemy. Oh, and here we go. And up Dave's again bringing the other one.
Now these are the
Watch
fire
it.
marks right here? Okay.
4 fixed essentially means the width of the base.
This like
Exactly.
that way or
Is
that way?
that green? Is there only one that's green? I think he's checking here.
Ah, here we go. This is perfect.
How close
You can use this. Here you go. You can use this. This is 4 inches, and then this is your turn if you want to.
Right. Alright. Oh, there's 11 inches. Shots, right?
Yes. So now you declare shots. Now 4 fixed,
I got nothing.
but you do have 4 torpedoes.
Which I can fire.
Exactly.
And that's 4, that's anywhere within the photo.
At 45 degree arc.
Okay.
Now the cool thing is, normally if you're shooting through asteroids, it's half your dice because you're hitting the asteroid. But with torpedoes, because they're guided missiles, they ignore that.
So I'm rolling 4 dice regardless.
Yes, and yeah, his
Now,
yours
if I-
torpedoes change, his don't.
So here's the thing. It's well, I'm up to 48 inches. I've definitely got 48 inches.
Oh yeah.
That's not even a factor. My thing is though is that if I were to fire them all like combined, can I do that and then
Absolutely.
get the extra?
Now,
die?
you can do 3 sets of 4. But when you start combining, you take that second result and you half it. So
Right.
let's say you do 4,
Right.
and then you combine 2 more.
Right.
It's 4 plus 4 divided by 2, which is 4 on top of the 4, which is 8.
Right. But the thing is that it's more hits at a time on one guy.
Exactly. If you separate your torpedoes, he gets a chance on his shield to deflect it each time.
Right.
If you combine them, he only has 1 chance to do it, but you get less overall dice.
Right. So I'm going to do that. So there's the 4 for the initial. There's the 2, 4 for the other 2.
And who are you targeting?
We'll target the guy in the front.
All right.
I mean,
So
it's,
4, 5,
it doesn't matter. Right? They all have to go through the. through the terrain anyway, which doesn't matter because, as you said, it's torpedoes doesn't factor in. Looking for 4, 5s, and 6s, correct?
Exactly.
All right, 4, 5s, and 6s. We are looking. Oh, hey, that's a nice one. There's one. There's there, and one of these. Okay,
So you have 3 6s, so you essentially get 3 more. Wow, that was. Well, you got a chance to stop it because torpedoes get gunned down.
And I got 2 more hits. So,
all right. So now let's
1,
look at
2,
you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So your
9
crit
hits.
rating is only 5. So you need a good roll here. So let's see. He has 1 shield. Let's use black for now.
Okay.
Now he also has 1 PD. However, he does have his friends who contribute a minimum of 1 PD each.
Okay.
Now, if they were like 2 PD, 2 PD, 2 PD, you divide it by 2 and then add it in.
Okay.
But they're only 1, so the minimum 1, you add 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's
So you should have. Wait, you should have 1 more. You should have 5. So you basically had a shield, a turret, and then the 3 PDs from them. 5 in total.
And then what am I looking for on the
4, 5s, and 6s, and 6s explode as well.
Question.
Yes.
So you got 2 hits and you get 1 more reroll.
5 and the 2 is at 7 or 6? Do I have
6.
to have the 2? So
1,
it's
2,
same
3,
thing
4,
whether-
Add
5.
it in.
So it's a difference of 4.
Okay.
But so basically,
Basically, the HP, that takes 4 HP over that first guy.
It's 4 hits.
Now the point of that is you're
I don't know,
doing
I gotta wait for him.
your shot, but he only has 1 chance to get shields or PD to stop it.
All right, so we have a difference of 4 in my favor.
So 4 in your favor. So let's look at your damage rating, crit rating. 4, 5. You essentially just stopped yourself from exploding into a cloud of dust.
Nice.
Because if he only had 5 through, you would have just exploded. But you only got 4 through, which is a damage. That was extremely lucky.
I figured you have damage markers in there somewhere.
you do 2 ships.
All right.
And now it's your activation.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, for turning, just to let you know, you're at a turn limit 0, meaning you can move 0 inches and it's immediately turned.
Okay.
Him, on the other hand, because we're Dendrenzi and we're fat, is essentially what it is. He actually has a turn limit of 1. So he actually has to move 1 inch and then begins to turn.
Okay.
5, and then after that,
You guys are more
6.
nimble.
The other guy is also doing 6, but I gotta have that for 3.
Exactly.
So it's a total of 9. Close.
5, 1, yeah.
Which one are you aiming at?
The forward one. No, that's
The one in front, go ahead. Now normally again you would have shield to stop this, but your race doesn't believe in shields, essentially. Your race is more of let's bolt armor on.
It's like, this game,
That's my dice today.
it doesn't work armor and total.
yeah.
So you roll the 6s, even though he's pretty much dead, you still roll, but he is absolutely 100% dead. Now the cool thing about this game is once you start using the mediums and the bigs, it crit also, and it crit also has a table. So you range anywhere from shutting down weapons, to bolting off more armor, to corroding the armor, to my
Alright.
personal favorite double ones, which is you
You're gonna probably need to measure the ranges.
And if it would explode, you take the amount of hull points times 2, and you hit anything within
Going out?
4 inches.
I got it, okay.
But there are reasons not to fly cluster. I mean,
Exactly.
I mean, the point defense helps each other, but it's like
Okay.
Now you're probably going to want to get within 10 inches to start re-rolling those ones. Oh yeah, this is it for your initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like 34 and 35 for my lead.
Alright, so let's see what we got. So you are in range bands of 10s and 12s. So you are in, you said 34, 35? So this one, you're right over here. So you get 2 dice for each guy. Or, well, the
Wait, do you
can
actually
do,
have to move or can you stay in one place?
you have to move your minimum, half your minimum distance. Yeah. Momentum, so you would have to move 5, essentially.
I either moved him 4 or 5. But
Yeah. You always have to move.
But now I'll do that.
Hey, let's go, man. So, each of them can get 2 dice, and you can do 2, 2, 2. Remember, you look at the angle, they're going to be shooting the asteroid field. So maybe you want to start jumbling them up. So you do it that way, it's 2, then 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Half down is 3. And then you're shooting through the asteroid, so another half down is, because it's a round down system, it's 2. Or you could do 1, 1, 1, 1, which is
You say you wanted to get into
probably not going to be effective.
Okay, so.
So you get 2 dice, but then torpedoes are the most effective at this range anyway. So it's fully targeted. right, roll 2 dice.
So right here.
Actually, he could have.
So you only have 1 success, and your damage rate on the small one? 3. 3, so that's nothing.
I'm not even gonna bother to roll against this.
So now you do your torpedoes. Now the good thing is your torpedoes are actually great at long range. So you kind of want to hover outside of 36 inches. So you measure from peg to peg. So you got these two just a millimeter out of 36, which is hilarious. So you have him. Now normally your weapons would degrade. However, torpedoes do not. Yep, and torpedoes do not degrade. Normally you would take 1 off these numbers because essentially your damage, he blew off a weapon. Torpedoes never do that though. So the lead guy gets 3, and each one of these get 4. So who do you want to be the primary target? The 4, exactly. So you take 4, and then you do 4 plus 4 plus 3, which is 11. Half down is 5. So essentially you get 9 torpedoes. Now who are you targeting?
This gentleman right here.
All right. That's their job. They're torpedoes.
He just did 6, so that's a top,
With
right?
only 2 guys?
Yeah, he rolled 4 dice. One of them was a 6.
And you have 4 there.
Well,
one
it's
reroll.
dead. Wow, that's...
They would move.
Now here's the cool thing, though. You do have stuff.
Oh, thank God.
One of them was a 1.
And so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is actually a hit unless I get. I have.
So now, so let's look at your PD. Now you don't believe in shields. You're Dendrenzi.
Yeah.
Shields to you are basically the puny version of the Terran thing.
I have a PD of 2.
So, but the other guys can combine in. So it'd be 2, and then half and half to equals 1.
Yeah.
So okay, so I get 4 total.
Exactly.
We modified because like.
And essentially, you want to stop
We
2.
tried it like that, and there's some things that don't work.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to tell you is, remember, you have starboard and port weapons. So if you somehow manage to get somewhere like
Still gotta take damage.
starboard and port somewhere, and then have your turret go
Because
on
we'll just have
something.
the armor team.
Yup, I'm still taking the damage.
And then you
Wow.
wait, I have these
Yeah, I only
random
had a success of 1.
the whole game.
So he's
Apparently the
got.
dice love to fail,
So
and
he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, which comes down to 3, which is still there.
And then, after the turn finishes, you refresh and you roll initiative attack.
There's a lot of open ground, then yeah, I guess. But if there's terrain...
Hopefully he doesn't win, because now he's in good optimal. So he gets 6, and you have 7. So, you get plus 1.
plus
So
1.
It's tied, so roll again.
So, you were what I was saying on armor.
3, so, that's right, I gotta go with 1.
He's got a 9, 6, 7. So you go. Now this is that time you want to start killing off the other ships. So you want to think about maybe moving somewhere, trying to deflect his shots. Remember, his shots are very forward heavy. Very scary forward. They throw 6 dice a pop.
Just medium
Wow. Seriously, cool thing. Oh yeah, well, you could always kill the little one. So here you have the starboard port, and then you could probably add the turrets on the side, and then over here you have the 4 for your torpedoes. So essentially you're looking for the 1-2 punch, if you will.
I have starboard and port.
So let's look at you. And you have at this range, I'm not using that because this is easier. You are inside of 8. So you have 4 dice. And if you want to add in the dice, still to a minimum of 1. So it would be 5 dice to kick him,
The Americans.
and the torpedoes would be 3 dice against him. If that's what you want to do, alright? We're looking for the 1-2 punch here. Dun, 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 dun. That's 3. Yep, that's him dead already, because he only got 2 of them. Alright, I don't know this.
3 dice for the torpedo.
3 out of the 5.
So now, torpedoes are 3.
Firestorm or Armada.
So you only got 2. Normally he would roll his PD, but so now you refresh again. Oh boy, frigate versus frigate. Who's going to literally?
My frigate.
I don't know. I think he's got the. I know he's got the beam weapons. That's scary. He uses the chance to get that like.
You got about 27 there for the first guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with freaking
Now, do you, when you've got them put together, you measure distance from each of you?
Yeah. Oh well. Yes. Yeah. From peg to peg.
Yeah.
Tanks have to make a TQ.
You got about 31 on that.
27, 31
I gotta move these 5.
And did you move these 2?
I did move that.
Alright. So, 27-31, and then, if you don't mind, I'm assuming, now remember, you don't have to elect the same target. You could do 1 beam here, 1 beam there, you could do 2 guys against 1, 2 guys against 1, you could do 1 against 1, they're all essentially squatted, but independent as well. So, with beams, you're looking at inside of 30 and outside of 30. So range band 2
That was 5.
and range band 3. And these guys are looking at, funny enough, inside of 30 and outside of 30. Or outside of 30 if you're looking at the other ones. So you could combine them all together and essentially pop that ship. Or you could start picking at the other ships if you want.
But also keep in mind, you're gonna be those guys in the back are gonna be shooting through terrain.
Yeah, that was the one.
Oh, why don't we go all
Who's
in?
got?
Okay.
Only
Gonna
2
try and finish
successes,
them off, huh?
3 damage.
All right.
Let's see if you get him.
How many dice do I have to roll for that? We're all going for this one guy.
Alright, so I would now he's down 1 dice. So instead of getting 4 dice, he only gets 3, which is still more than that. And now he would get half dice, he would only get 2. So essentially you would want to take it from him because he's going to provide. So here's the primary. So now you have 2, right? Now this gets halved. So we're going to look at 4 and 2 down to 3. And because they're adding into here, and you round
You know
down,
it's going to come down to whoever
The additional
reaches
2.
the other
Okay.
side of the board.
that's how it would work.
We're looking for 4s and 5s and 6s again.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Your turn limit 0. You're absolutely
That's what I
fine.
thought you said.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
The
One
only
hit
ones that
there.
are turn limit 1 are the fat ones up there.
And 2, 3 hits. And that's enough to kill me.
Yep. So you pop 1 essentially.
Okay.
Now the torpedoes are going where? Now I probably should have warned you at the time, but it's fine because you have to declare all your targets at the beginning
Okay.
because sometimes the torpedoes will whiff off into the distance. But I'm assuming you were going to declare it at another one of the ships. I'll do that. All right. So you're not gonna probably in the good range though.
Each one is one.
We're looking at they're all within. Oh well, he's not. So funny enough, he still has his 4 dice.
Okay.
The rest of them have 3. So who would you want to be the primary essentially?
I guess the lead guy, right?
No, because he only gets 3.
Okay.
Not because of the damage, but because he's in closer range.
Okay.
So you probably want to take the one with the most dice.
Okay.
So it'd be 3, 3, 3. 9 half down is 4.
You did say
8. And you get again 2 and half one, so you get 3 to stop.
Yep.
You
So
did
I'm
say
aiming at that guy.
it's when you're doing the having it's round down, but if it's 1, it's still at
So 2,
Yes, exactly.
down, but minimum 1.
4, 5, and then 2 rerolls.
Unless the weapon is reduced. to
There's another hit, and you get 1 more. Because you had 2 6s.
Oh.
Alright, so
got
1, 2,
6.
6 hits. Which means if I don't defend anything, he dies.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Make it at least a point of
Whoa!
Wow.
So actually, that just stopped it. That stopped it automatically.
Yeah, let's just see how good they actually could have done.
2, 3.
Probably shoot more torpedoes than you actually have. Hey, Rich.
That's the new mat, huh?
Yeah.
That's sexy time. That's
Oh my
really
God, it's
nice.
beautiful.
So it's still I think.
Alright, so that makes it
It's
my
only
turn.
1 point. Yeah.
I need the measure tool.
now
And
you reduce.
well, that's what hit my turn, I need the measure tool.
Board now.
Oh,
You're gonna have to try to.
Well, I have the turn, I can't do anything otherwise.
Reduces speed.
No.
Just-
The engines still go. Now, what's funny is if you crit, if you have a bigger
I
ship,
gotta
you
go
crit,
in
that
each
is time. You can
turn.
target the engines.
Let's do this.
The game itself is what I like to call it's very easy to learn, but it's miles wide of tactics because you can actually target engines, you can target weapons. You send boarding parties over, you can target certain parts of the ship.
But it's modular. Like those are like optional rules, so to say. So
No, those are the actual rules. See, these are frigates because if you crit them, they're dead anyway.
Right.
But if I were to put in a big ship here and you crit him, you roll on the table. Or if you want, some ships are better than others at targeting certain parts of the ship. So you can target someone's weapons or engines and slow them down to prevent them from turning.
So initiative.
Oh.
You better win this, or you're gone.
This is from Frontline Gaming. This is from Hex War. Hex.
How
You
much
already,
is
you
this?
don't even need your other ones. So you
That's
said
it,
you're
that's
just
all.
running,
Yes.
basically?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Hexagon mill.
10 inches?
How much are these cost?
95.
There we go. That's what I needed.
Oh, and where are you getting straight on?
That's
I would turn. Remember, I would turn a little bit. You don't have to turn the full way. I would turn a little less because right now, peg to peg. Let's see what we got. Oh no, you're actually.
No problem.
Wow.
This is one of your weapons.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Peg to peg.
You might want to turn, so at least because you don't have any alpha.
Okay.
Now, do you always have to go the full 11?
Nope. You go up to half of the full move.
Okay.
Unless there's your engines get blown or
Gotcha.
essentially.
That doesn't
There's
help.
another one I used to
I'm
play.
not
I forget what it was called, but they actually
Tell
had
me
like,
this way, whatever.
you could keep increasing your speed.
Well, what's funny in this game is that you have, and this is, if you see the cards down there, you have tactical cards. So you can actually modify your ships to go certain speeds, or you could steal the initiative, or, you know,
More
random
than
things.
10, less
Okay.
than 15.
what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
So
Otherwise, he's got to shoot.
here's the
terrain.
fun part.
My best
You
way-
see, now here's what Dendrenzi do, and this is the scary part about our army. Measuring tape.
I gotta get in that. I'm trying to get that.
12 to 24.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get the 12 to 24 range. That's what I'm hoping for.
You need 4.
Let me do it this way. Put it this way. That's 24, and you're definitely inside that.
Yep. And then the other guy, he's facing this way, so he's gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the 12 to 24 definitely right there.
Yep.
And,
So
12 to 24 gets me. Somewhere right there.
you got him.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah,
so
but I gotta shoot the terrain to
you
get
can
him.
choose to combine,
But I gotta shoot the terrain.
yeah, for him.
So.
But here's the thing: he gets 6 shots.
Whoa!
So
Oh, God, I didn't know you were right there.
he gets 6 shots. So you could choose to. He has 6 shots.
Right.
So you could choose to combine in the other shots, or you could choose to kind of split them up. That's cool. Kind of cool thing with Dendrenzi. Our frigates, you don't really need to combine them. They're very much.
But I can't combine it because it's not in his arc.
Oh, true.
So that's I kind of.
With the torpedoes is kind of what I was.
Oh well, with torpedoes I can do secondary. Well, I got to declare, but I'm gonna do secondary. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna do his main gun here to. We'll do it to the guy who's already damaged. We'll do his main gun.
Shake hands. That was a good game. So essentially, that's the game in one shot.
I'm gonna lose half my dice anyway. Either way, it's a case of either I'm shooting the guy who's too far and I'm at 3, or I shoot through the terrain and I get the guy.
Exactly.
The guy at 3. So I'm good either way. So we'll take the guy who's behind terrain
20
now.
minutes before the marshal.
And
What was I going to say? Oh,
torpedoes
this game, like I said, these are just the frigates.
We're gonna do combined
You start
torpedoes
getting the
into the-
mediums and the heavies.
shoot main gun to this guy in the front, but the guy in the back is the one getting all the torpedoes. So you know where we're going with this?
Start
Him here,
that
that guy off to the left,
Essentially,
and then torpedoes to the guy in the middle.
very
Okay, so one guy's getting, this guy's getting hit, this guy's getting hit.
And there are
from
a
left.
lot of races. These are only
Main gun,
1, 2,
main gun,
Gotcha.
3, 4, 5. These are 5 out of
all
the
the
18
torpedoes.
races.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Each race
now we're
works
good.
very
Okay.
differently.
I just want to make sure we're all clear.
Each race.
I don't want you claiming I'm cheating, yo.
Each race is like
Okay, so
very
very good.
much
5,
its own little kind of faction.
6.
For example, you have the Terrans, nukes.
That was not a roll. That was me just
These
losing
guys
dice
are
because I had no
Terrans,
bus going control, I guess.
shields as well.
All right,
but a
so
little
they're doing
more armored.
First thing we're doing is
Dendrenzi, they're
6
more
to the guy in the front.
Essentially, it's gun strategy, strapped to gun.
2
is essentially what it is.
6.
The Terrakians, which are
Boop,
gravity
boop,
weapons. You
there.
can push and pull ships.
Okay, so I get 3
So
rerolls.
you actually do move them.
Oh yeah, you
forward.
can push them to a planet, which is their very
Another
trick.
I have 4.
You have those are trainers right there.
4,
You have the
6, 8,
Ryushi,
10 hits.
very SRS or battle carrier.
Actually, you have enough defense.
And then you have
you have 1 die
RSN.
to defend, right?
I think so.
Because of the shield, right?
Drenzi friends.
Yeah.
Again.
So
it's actually
I guess you could if theoretically if you rolled up 6s.
And if you're
Alright.
interested, like I said,
Are you really gonna pull this off? No,
know that my friend,
no. I call shenanigans. No, okay, your guy's dead. Die. Just get
Take him off?
Get him off.
There we go. Right on.
I swear to God, I was literally gonna flip both tables at the same time if that actually.
Whoa, he rolled a 6 on his shield.
He rolled a 6. Okay, he rolled a 6 on the first one, and then a 5 on the second one. So I'm
Minus 30.
he's like, well, I got a defense roll. I'm like, well, yeah, you got shield, so you got.
And that's how you play tennis. Oh, but he's still dead sad.
So okay,
It's all right. It was
all right. So we're doing 3 dice on here to the guy who on the back corner, like we talked about before.
And then I shot.
So 3 dice.
That was where you.
And nothing. So with.
I was just saying.
All right,
Now we're going to roll torpedoes on this guy.
4 plus 2 plus half for the other guy, so 6.
Didn't have any shots. So actually winning was bad.
That is actually pretty good.
Well, what's funny is he could have chosen you to go first.
There.
In this game, it's
and
not a
there.
forced.
I get
It's
3
not a forced
rerolls.
initiative. If you win, you could make the other person go first.
Honestly, we didn't know that.
And had he chosen this, what he's playing now, their big range bands are 24 or 12
Okay.
to 36.
So 1,
He
2,
basically say, oh, you're all the way over there.
6, 8, 10 hits.
Okay, so what do I have to roll here?
How many 6s? All right, so you have your 1 shield. So you have your 1 shield. Because it's not a torpedo hit, it's a
No,
round
this is
hit.
the torpedo hit.
Oh, this is the torpedo. So you have your 1 shield.
Got it.
So let's, hold on. And now let's look at your PD. So you have 1 PD. And each of these contribute 1 PD. So you have an additional 3 to that hit.
Fail.
Got a 6 and a 4.
So he gets to reroll that 1 6.
Yep. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's remove 5.
I have 10.
10. Let's look at your 5.
That's destroyed.
Crit. Yep. Boom. That was actually quite.
Oh, hallelujah. We're back down to parity. Holy smokes.
That was actually quite
quite eventful.
Wow. That was very unexpected.
All right, so 2 dice for initiative. You want to Christmas face off? 9 comes out to 10 for me.
I got just 8.
So now I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Now everybody has to move, right?
Half their full speed.
Half full speed at the very least. Okay, let me figure out where this first guy is going to wind up.
And don't hit an asteroid. For the love of all that's holy, don't hit the asteroid.
I think I can get around that actually.
Remember your turn limit 1, so you want to move 1 inch before you turn.
I have to at least 1.
Well, at least 1 inch, yeah.
Don't go confuse me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And you know what? I might as well just get in your face at this point, I think. I need to get in under 10 inches for you. I've got to be under 10 inches, but I got another 2 inches to move anyway, so we're going to do it anyway. So that puts me at 11. One. There's my turn. So that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I'll reset that guy.
Yeah.
10.
And then he has to move forward. Well, he doesn't have to move forward the inch, but I would keep him there because the torpedoes are 4.
Yeah, but
he won't get the kinetic. He definitely won't because you only have 1 more inch.
I'm thinking about getting the number of guns up. Because he's got. I want to get in under that gun, so I'm willing to take the extra damage. So there. Sorry, this guy was very directly on before, so I'm just gonna tilt him back. All right, so get out of the way of my shot here. All right. He's going to have no assist. He's got a direct shot to the guy in front of him.
And then torpedoes, you declare now.
I know, I'm thinking about how it is. So obviously he's shooting him because that's his option.
This one right here?
No, kinetic
Gotcha.
the guy on red. Combine torpedoes to the other guy. That's, I think, how I'm going to have to do this. And we'll see if I can whittle you down to 1, I'll be happy. All right, so. This is definitely somewhere within the 12-inch band, so I've got 4 dice for kinetics, because I'm going to take care of that first. So 4 dice. I have 2 6s and a 4. 2 rerolls. There's another 6. I got another reroll.
I'm burning these dice.
All right, so 1, 3, 5, 7.
And you have your 1 shield, essentially.
So I just roll 1 die?
Yep.
These are the kinetics.
Uh-oh. Stop 1, so that's 6, so he's still...
That's vaporized. All right.
All right.
Now,
ship. Now it's cool you have starboard and port, so you can actually probably maneuver yourself like a boat.
4 and... So, okay, 4 and then 2 for the other guy. For your torpedoes combined.
Trying to think of something to take against the ball.
6.
That's 3.
So we got 3 hits so far. No, we got 4 hits so far.
4 hits. Yep.
4 hits.
So now you still have your 1 PD and your 1 shield.
I wasn't in the mood for pizza, so I got
This is survival.
You got a 6.
So he's
I think
down.
that's down to 2 already. Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah. So I don't do any damage.
Oh, can I do? Can you guys do me a favor real quick? Do you mind taking a picture real quick?
what do you want to see?
Do you mind if you take a picture real quick?
Oh, no, yeah.
Those are Andrew's, because I know Andrew didn't want.
So he stopped it, now you roll initiative. Oh, now it's your turn.
No, it's his turn.
Now remember, you have beam weapons.
Okay.
When you get within 10 inches, you get to actually re-roll ones.
Okay.
Because the beams are more concentrated.
So I have to
Here.
stay within 10 inches or something like that?
I'll take a picture of your game.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit brutal for me because I know you got those starboard things.
That's a lot.
Smile.
Oh, you've got the whole,
Yeah, there you go.
awesome.
Completely forgot.
This is mustard.
There we go. Thanks, guys.
You were making a face?
Now, is there any time when you get close, is it,
Damage count.
There are a lot. Oh, if you want to check out the rule.
More like
Oh,
the game.
no, you don't.
Oh, one more thing I meant to say. The rulebook is free online, by
now,
the
is
way.
it like advantage?
The rulebook is free
advantageous
online
to
and
me
the
to get
armies are
right
free
between
online
these
as
two?
Well, if you get between the two and you got guns on either side, you can shoot both sides.
Unless you're Dintrenzi, we don't do that. We have gun racks. We choose one side and say, hey, that's where we're shooting.
Yeah, but he's not in Jersey.
No, I know.
Now, can you do just part of the turn, or do you have to do that?
You know, you can do part of the turn as long as you get up to that inch level.
Okay.
That conical.
There's a lot of topics.
Yeah, these guys are real Brooklyn Italians, man. They don't mess around. They don't put stuff on there you're not allowed to.
And the cool thing is, again, the rulebook is online for free, and the armies
That's
are
as far as you
online
can
for
get?
free.
That's as far
So
as you
technically, you don't
go.
get
Yeah, that's not gonna get you shotguns. That's definitely
Company
forward
actually
arc.
provides it
Okay.
free, and they're actually
You're only gonna get to shoot one dude.
communicating
Okay,
with
so I'm gonna go with
customers.
this guy right here.
They update them.
To be honest, if you could have, I probably would have like faced him a little bit more towards the guy on the outside and then shot him the other one into the inside.
We live and learn.
Yeah.
If
Alright,
Richard
so I got one guy here.
Starbucks,
Yeah, 8 inches
And
away.
you get that extra, was it you get an extra die or is it you get an extra roll?
I think I get an extra roll.
Together in one box.
He gets an extra roll for being within 10 inches? Was that what it was?
No, you get to reroll ones.
Oh, you get to reroll ones.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm 8 inches from this guy.
So yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah. So
And then torpedoes, where are they going?
They'll go to this guy.
All right. So we got. So you get 3 shots essentially.
3 shots rerolling ones.
Yep, rerolling ones. They rerolls 3 ones.
And there's a wonder that needs a reroll.
Yep. Let's see.
No help.
Yeah. Now
And the
we do-
torpedoes.
And
So
how
we
many
get
dice does he get
2
then?
torpedoes within this range.
So what, how many dice is that?
2.
Oh, thank God. I might live. Not playing like that.
Nothing.
And then you refresh again.
All right, so we're back to initiative.
Now the cool thing is, he's gonna have a hard time now maneuvering his 4 fixed guns because he's close range.
I have a 9, turns into a 10. What do you got?
I have an 8.
I get to go first. But I
He's
have
gonna
to.
try to figure out a way to get his guns focused on you and move half. Which
I
is
can
his-
ram, can I?
No, not in this. He got rid of that.
Ah!
3D space.
That was actually gonna be my next bit. I was like,
No.
I'll just ram him.
You could try to board his ship. And I could teach you that, guys. Oh. What's your
I
AP?
hear the interesting thing about how close
Your
you are to
AP
get-
is 1. His crew points is 3.
So chances are I'm not gonna make
You
it.
get 1 and 1. You can't shoot him, but you could always try.
If I'm boarding him, he can't shoot me back.
No, you can't shoot him. He can still shoot you.
Oh, if I'm boarding? Okay. I didn't know if it was a game that, too close. Okay, but I have to move 5 inches at least.
Yes.
That's gonna be the real trick.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Dintrenzi.
You know what though?
My cannons are awesome. I'll tell you.
You know, wait,
this
can
side.
he shoot to the rear?
His torpedoes can't. They're energy.
But his guns can't.
No, but he has 0 turrets, so you can always kind of. 11 inches.
Oh, that's true.
It's not on my shovel.
Pleasure, guys.
No one's sabotage my nails.
It's horrible.
Slushy stuff.
It's not finished.
5. I would count that as yes.
Yes. No, that would be it. Okay. Your guns are not that effective at this close range, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
All right. One, two, 3.
Yes, I did. I have more on the way.
3.
When school lets out. I don't know. I teach summer school. That's right. After school lets, I teach summer school.
4, 5. So I assume this is legit.
Yes.
I'm making sure. I don't want to hang.
Oh no, absolutely. Now with this game, if you ever overlap a base, you always either push back the minimum distance you can, or you must go the full distance.
Okay. All right. So, I would say probably going combined arms is going to be my best bet. So
At this range?
Yes, I'm going to go 6 dice.
Four,
Obviously,
four.
obviously, it's going to be. Well, it's actually going to be 6 and 6.
At this range?
I get 4, and then I get half again, so that's going to be 6 for the kinetic guns. Then torpedoes are going to be 4.
Oh no, you don't add the torpedoes to the primary weapons.
No, I'm talking like I'm getting 2 rolls.
Oh yeah,
of
6 and 6, yeah.
Well, I see you trying to cheat for them.
Listen, wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's 6 and 6.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure you see what I'm
You
seeing.
have your one
So
shield. Kiss the neck.
Okay, this is the kinetic guns. So
3, which is not a damage.
Oh, it should be a damage.
4 5s.
Oh, 4s and 5s. Okay.
Yeah, they're a little bit more heavily armed. Not heavily armored.
No, not good enough. Okay, so we're also doing the torpedoes.
So now you have your shield and your PD. You're
Again, doing 6 dice.
Dun, 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 dun. That's 5. That's a crit.
2, there, and that. I get a reroll.
Yep. Well,
Nice.
oh no.
See you on the other side, buddy.
Okay,
All right,
4,
Fleet Captain, this is where you need
6, 8.
All right, come on.
You need
You need to stop
You need
4.
6s.
You need to stop 4, essentially. Double 6s? No. And that would be it.
And that's quick.
Good work, my man.
That was close, man.
good work.
Believe it or not, you actually, out of the gate, I was like, oh, crap. Because I only got 3 guys. I'm like, I'm going to get, I thought you were actually going to split into 2
That's
things.
what I was going to try to do. I was going to try to column them out.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go 2 here, 2 here. I'm like, I can't defend to the sides. I am
And
so
that's the other thing
hosed.
with Indrenzi. We don't do well with multi-flanked kind of things.
Which is where I thought you were going to go, and I'm like, that's going to be an issue.
So, like I was telling them, this was just a frigate battle. This was just a very small frigate battle. When you start adding the mediums and the heavies and the capital ships and the carriers, and you start playing with the tactical cards, which you customize the army, and also the ships can be customized as well with different hard points or different type of upgrades. Essentially, you have a game that is easy to learn, but it's miles deep in
Now, do you
tactical
just
ability.
play this game, or did you design this game?
No. This is a company. This is a company that I not work for. I guess I could say.
What is it? Are you on their demo team?
Yeah.
You work for them.
I work for them.
Well,
But I mean, this game it's very balanced. None of the races, all the races play differently. There are about 16 to 18 races. All played very differently. I mean, from right to left, you have the Brown, which are Hawker Industries, which is a corporation that very much loves the Terrans. So they both have nukes, both have shields, but they're a little more heavily armored. You have the Indrenzi, which, as you saw, very forward-firing rail cannons. The orange are the Terrakians, which are gravity belts. They can actually push and pull your ships forward and backwards. You have the black shipwrecks, the orange one, which is the Ryushi, very battle carrier heavy, very much fleet based. And then if you check out the rulebook, there's just an assortment of races, and each play very good. Some races are better at boarding, some races are better at broadsides.
what is that big thing?
That's just a blown up version of one of the Dendrenzi ships to kind of give you an idea of what they look like.
It's pretty groovy.
But yeah, no, this and the other thing is you can, when you get more into the game, you get more. But the bigger games you play, you can target weapon systems.